Thomas Redfern, what's up? First in the door. We live. We live from the Soul Planet. We live from Planet Soul. How's everybody doing?
Would you be interested in collecting?
Shout out to everybody, man. You know, I just wanted to come on here and, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let me get all this stuff on here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. And share this video. And I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel over the last month. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. You know, everybody's entitled to do whatever you want to do, but, and that being said, that makes me entitled to do this kind of video. You understand? And, me personally, me as an individual, certain things, certain conversations, certain things are beneath me. I feel as though, certain things don't interest me, right? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I want to thank all 15 people in here. Thank the 4 people that hit the like button for me. Thank you. And I'm looking at, I look at the world and I see, major military conflict all over the planet. I see the country that I live in, America, right, in disarray. I see my way of life altered and changed to something that's unrecognizable. And I think about the world my son is growing up in and not too excited about it. Military conflict all over the planet. And I say, man, is it just me? Is it just me that is uninterested in what a comedian's got to say? Right? You mean to tell me that a comedian is saying something of such import, is speaking something of such consequence that's more important than World War III that we're currently in, albeit maybe not a hot war here in America yet, but there is a hot war going on in other parts of the world, right? Which is the precursor to World War III. And the potentialities for this thing to turn very, very bad here in America and elsewhere in the world, and has already turned bad elsewhere in the world in a few places. You mean to tell me that the election coming up in 2024 and all of the implications surrounding that and all of the theater that's going on with that, the open borders, the borderless society, the crime, the unemployment rate, you mean to tell me all of this is playing second fiddle to what a comedian is saying? To what a comedian is saying? That's what you telling me? A comedian sat down and had a conversation with a retired professional athlete, and you would think that they were discussing some serious solutions to world economic events or world problems by the number of views, by the sheer number of views. And I said to myself, I said, yo, Sean, I said, man, you ain't got a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? If this type of buffoonery is what has the world's attention or a big part of society's attention, I don't got a shot in the world. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm too serious, right? Maybe I'm too, maybe I know too much, right? Maybe I just, maybe I've read too many books, right? Maybe I've traveled the world too much. Maybe I've educated myself beyond the majority of the masses of the people on the planet. And that I just can't get with what's being discussed. It just seems to have no relevance to me in my life. Yo, Sean, come here. Real quick. You know, maybe what the comedian and the athlete discussed is more important than this human being and this human being. Maybe what they were discussing, maybe I'm wrong for feeling that. How old are you?
12.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what the athlete and the comedian discussed is more important than this 12-year-old. All right, you finished? There's some chocolate milk in there. Luna, if I call Luna. But I don't know. Maybe I'm too serious, right? Maybe I take things too serious. Maybe world events, maybe some people just aren't into world events, right? Even though it'll have a far greater impact on their life than what a comedian and a professional athlete have to say. You know, I couldn't find anything scholarly. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. But I couldn't find anything scholarly. Now, was it entertaining? Yeah. Entertaining enough for me to sit down and watch the whole thing? No. But, you know, maybe I have to dig myself and say, Sean, you know, you taking this way too serious or way too deep. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I think, man. And it makes me wonder, you know, do the people of the world, do they really even care about themselves and their existence? Do they deserve anything? Am I being judgmental? Y'all help me. Am I being judgmental? Am I being judgmental? Am I being self-righteous? Am I being condescending, thinking that because I don't particularly find it important, that it shouldn't be important to anybody else? I could be. And you gotta help me. You gotta correct me if I'm wrong. You gotta correct me if I'm wrong. You know? But you know, it's sad, man. It's sad. You know, and it makes you kind of wonder where society is. Where is society going? If this is of such super importance to a huge number of people, what kind of society do we live in? What kind of world do we live in, and where are we going? You know? I don't know, man. Maybe I know too much, man. Maybe I know too much, and maybe maybe I can see, having studied history and studied the rise and fall of great civilizations and studied war, that maybe that's a curse, right? Because what do they say? The more you know, the more knowledgeable you are, the more you suffer, right? The smarter you are, the more you suffer because you know too much. Isn't that where that thing comes from? Ignorance is bliss. I don't know. But, maybe I'm jealous. Maybe I'm jealous, right? Maybe I'm jealous that I'm not doing the numbers that all these other channels are doing that are focusing on this comedian, right? And maybe I know that I won't do the numbers because my level of integrity won't allow me to just put up a thumbnail with a picture of the comedian and put his name in the description and just come up with something to say that's meaningless, but that will get me clicks and views and bring attention to my channel. I'll never do that. And maybe I'm mad about that. Maybe I'm jealous about that I refuse to do that, right? Maybe I'm jealous and mad that buffoonery is chic, that buffoonery is in style, that buffoonery, MZ, thank you for your channel membership, man. Thanks for coming through. That buffoonery and nigger shit, right, is what's in vogue. And I'm mad because I won't participate. Sean, call Luna and see if she come in there. Maybe that's it. Right? MZ says the world is a clown show right now. MZ says the world is a clown show right now. Quality over quantity. But at the end of the day, once I get myself out of the way, at the end of the day, once I get myself out of the way and my jealousies and my envies and whatever may be bothering me or my hate, right? I'm hating but at the end of the day, when you get me out of the way, the fact remains that the measure of the level of intellect and consciousness on a big part of society is in the basement. Howard Cooper, man, thank you for your channel membership. I see you. You know? Maybe this is why I don't have many friends or I don't conversate with a whole lot of people. Because I don't dig foolishness. I find nothing attractive about it. But a large part of the world is not interested in their future or their survival, right? They're not interested in their tomorrow. They're not interested in preserving their culture. They're not interested in preserving their way of life. They're not interested in fighting for what they believe in. They're interested in a comedian, a large part of the society. And then I have to ask myself, what are they good for? This large part of the society, what are they useful for? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong for saying this. MZ, thank you for your channel membership. Soul Glow, that's what makes you unique. MZ got that soul glow. Thanks for joining the channel membership, MZ. Been a member for 22 months. Thank you, man. I want to thank all my members, man. The membership link is right underneath the video, man. The membership link is right underneath the video. There's the link to the channel membership right there if you want to join the channel membership. And I say, Sean, why do you care? MZ, thank you for that super chat. Why do you care? Maybe because I see things could be so much better, right? So many things could be improved in the world. So many things could be changed. People are constantly complaining about this ain't the same no more. That ain't the same no more. Oh, it used to be better when it was like this. It used to be better when it was like that. I wish it was more like this. I wish it was more like that. It can be that, but you have to make it be that. You have to create that circumstance. You have to bring about what it is that you want. And listening to a comedian, being entertained by what a comedian says is not the way. It's not the way. It's not the way, man. It's not gonna happen. Put some lotion on my hands. I don't know, man. I'm a scholar. I'm an intellectual. I'm a smart man. Quan, thank you for your channel membership, man. Thank you, sir. Maybe I know too much, man. Maybe if I was more ignorant and more dumb, maybe this stuff wouldn't, it definitely wouldn't bother me because I would be a part of doing what everybody else is doing, right? Interested in nothingness. And like being a member of society, like living in this society, and knowing that we all need each other to make our lives better, and knowing that through a unified front of some good people, that we can make this world what we want it to be, right? We can preserve what it is that we love, that we feel like we're losing or have lost, that we can restore the type of world that we want, right? Because I can't do it alone, and neither can you. But it saddens me to think that it won't happen because the concentration isn't there. The concentration is on something that a comedian's saying, man. What a comedian is saying and has said is more important than worldly events that are impacting the life of not only the comedian and the athlete that interviewed him, but everybody who watched. But that seems to be of super import. You know? Maybe it's got to be something wrong with me. I'm the problem. I got to be the problem. Maybe I'm wrong and everybody else is right. Maybe I should be finding a great deal of interest in something that a comedian has to say. A comedian has commanded the attention of the world. Not the entire world, but a big part. It's indicative of the level of consciousness of the people on the planet and why things are being done to society you can move in ignorant people, right? You can control a dumb people. You can manipulate a dumb people. You can influence a stupid people any way that you wish. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Maybe I'm the stupid one, right? Am I the dumb one? I sound like a jealous man, don't I? Don't I sound like a jealous man? I sound like a jealous man, right? That my videos aren't getting the amount of views that video got from a comedian, so I'm jealous. And I am crying and whining and using as an excuse that it's buffoonery and skullduggery, stupidity, ignorance, black buffoonery, black ignorance, foundational black American buffoonery, foundational black American ignorance, and foundational black Americans have way more serious issues than what a comedian and an athlete have to talk about. That's the way I see it. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm jealous. Y'all tell me. Maybe I'm the only one on the planet that feels this way or sees this. While the world is burning. While America is burning. So, I don't know. I just wanted to come on. I just felt moved to do this kind of video. My man MZ said I see it that way too. You're not jealous, you just see through the BS. Well, I want to thank everybody for supporting me and supporting my channel. And thank everybody that joined the channel membership, all my channel members, Quan, Howard Cooper, MZ. Appreciate y'all. But that's just the way I see it. Yeah. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. Time for me to get ready for bed. Take it down. I'm drinking the green juice. Drinking the green juice. All right, man. I'm going to get off of here. And I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.